I got a feather in my hair, yay! Okay, so if you couldn't tell from the intro, I got a pink feather hair extension in my hair, and I'm like so excited about it. I went to get it after finals. I was like, okay, I'm going to do my hardest final today, and I'm going to get a feather as a little treat. This one was $10, so I paid for it with my own money. Originally, I was going to go to a place that had it for $30, and I was like, okay, that's a lot of money. And then my mom ended up going to a salon and asking them about it, and they're like, oh, it's $10. And I'm like, okay. And they actually had a better color variety and stuff there, so I was like much happier being at that one salon than I would have been at the other salon. So, yeah. So this video is basically going to be about like where to get these like feathers, how to pick one, like the right one for your hair color or like yourself. And I'm going to show you a little bit of tips on how to wear them and stuff like that, or like how to get them placed, like depending on your hair type and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that would be fun because I know these are like huge trends. I know that lots of girls want them. I think like the biggest concern about them, just like flat out saying this, is they don't like know like how to necessarily wear them, because I feel like some girls are like, okay, that's a little bit unique and I don't know if I can pull it off. Everyone can pull these off. Like they're just so cool that way. And so you're thinking about getting one and you're just worried that you won't be able to pull it off. You will. You will definitely pull it off. I know that as a fact. So that's number one if you are thinking about getting it. So let's get into my tips and tricks for this extension things. Alright, so I basically want to talk about how to pick the right color, the right feather for your hair type. So first off, color-wise, the reason why I got pink was because, well, basically it fits my personality, and I'm like really hyper, and I like having fun and expressing myself and being different and unique and stuff, and I felt like the pink really showed off my personality. It showed off how like bubbly I am and that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's why I chose pink, and that's why it was best for me. And I just love how it's really stand out and unique, and like it's obvious like that I wanted to be a little bit different with this. So that's like my main like thing why I'm like in love with it. So my like first thing would just be like get a feather that describes your personality if you're like thinking about what color, like, or just pick your favorite color if that's how you want it to. So I don't know if you all know this, but basically when you go to the store, there's a lot of different kind of feather varieties you can pick from. There's skinny feathers. I'm like getting all tongue tied right now. There are skinny feathers, there's big feathers, there's feathers like this. I don't know if you can see this, but it starts really kind of thick, and then it gets really small at the end. So like there's a lot of different feather varieties. The reason why I picked it, I mean, this is one of the only pink ones, and it's just like I wanted a big one that kind of stood out. And my hair is also pretty thick. It's not very like it's not stringy. It's not fine, I think you call it. It's not like very fine. It's very thick, and that's why I decided to get the more thick feather, because I feel like it just blended in with it worked with my hair type better. But then my best friend, we went to get feather hair extensions together, and I told her that she should get like this red one because it looked really cool with her brown hair for one, and also her hair is more fine. It's thinner than mine. It's not as thick, so hers is like a little skinny feather. It worked really nicely with her hair because it kind of worked with like the flow of how her hair fell and how it just lined up together, so it looked really pretty. So based on your hair type, you might want to decide like how to get your feather. Versus my other friend, she got like a really thick, like way thicker than this, because her hair is like pretty thick. It gets like really wavy and curly, and so I think like the thick feather in her hair was really good for her. So it really depends on your hair type when it comes to like the thickness of the feather. It's really tongue tying. So that's how you like decide on like how big you want your feather in your hair. And then also when you're thinking about color, as I said, pick one that fits your personality, or just pick your favorite color, or pick one that fits like blend in with your hair, or looks like really pretty. The reason why I got pink was I feel like with blonde, if you wanted to go for like the more natural ones, I feel like with brunettes you can totally get like a more natural one that stands out, because you could get like a lighter one, or a darker one, and it wouldn't really matter. If you're blonde, I feel like since it's both light and dark, well, my color blonde. If you're really light blonde, a dark, like natural looking feather would be cool. But since I'm like that kind of blonde, it's not like super, super, super blonde, but like not dark hair, like not like brunette. Any kind of like the natural kind of color feathers would easily blend in. So I wanted something that would stand out. But of course, I know there's a lot of people who would rather have them kind of just blend in their hair and not really stand out and just like be there. I know like Mac Barbie 07, is it 07? I don't know. I feel kind of silly right now, but I know she has, like Bethany, she has a little cute little feather in her hair, and I know that like it blends in really, really well. But you can see it and it looks really cool. So just depending on what you want, I think that just depends on like your feather. I feel like if you need like advice for like good colors that work with hair, I think that with blonde like me, I think pink looks really pretty. I think that purple would also look pretty on a blonde, blue, any kind of color would look good on blondes, and just I wouldn't go with like a really, really light one unless, I mean, you could do like anything, any hair type you could. These are just kind of my suggestions, but do whatever you want, do whatever you think is the cool thing. I know like my friend who's brunette, she got a red one. I think that's really cool. Brunette hair, I think it looks really pretty. Or like black hair, like a red one, that would look really cool. Or black hair, I think would look really cool, like a white feather. I think that would look super, super cool. And then like I have another friend who has brunette hair. I feel like I have to say brown. I don't know why I'm saying brunette, but she has brown hair and she got like a purple one, and that looks really cool. So those are kind of like my opinion on like colors for your hair. But again, it's all up to you. It's all your choice. But that's just what I think. I think it's fun to be a little different, kind of go away from the more natural. Don't blend it in. I think it's cool for it to stand out, because like that's why you're getting the extension, because you want it to kind of like be cool and like be unique and stuff. But if you want it to blend in, that's also like super cool too, because it will be like, oh, there's a feather in your hair. Like it will just be like, I don't know. It's just like, it's cool either way, if you guys know what I'm saying. So then going on to like how to wear your hair and like where to get it. I feel like if you want, like me, my parents were like, okay, if you get it, you just have to be able to conceal it if needed. So mine, if you take down, like I have it pulled back, if you take it down, it like the feather will be really pretty much concealed. If you don't want it to be concealed, putting it like up here, that's a good place for it. But I think it being concealed looks really pretty, because like it will be like, oh, there's a feather. Like it's kind of shocking. It's not like just there. It's mysterious, I guess. It's like below the surface, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think about that. But yeah, so here's ways to wear it. So the first way I just tucked my hair back into the little bobby pins, so you can like see the feathers. So the feathers really like standing out. If you want it to not like just be standing out and you want it pretty subtle, you can just take like your hair like this, kind of just wave it around, and then like it will kind of just like show like right there, and it's not too noticeable. Or you could work it another way, so it's like kind of coming out of your hair, like that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like there but like not there in a way. So that's kind of how you can work it into your hair if you want it to be more subtle. Also, it's cool if you braid it into your hair. You like grab the feather and then you kind of work that into a braid. That's really, really cool. I think that's awesome, because you can like braid it around. Also, you get a fin feather. I thought this would be really cool if you like took your hair and then you wrap the feather around gradually. I think that would be so cool. Also, if you pull your hair back, the feather kind of surfaces. If you have to grab it first. If you grab it and you find it and then you pull your hair back, see how easy it surfaces? Do you guys see that? Yeah. So if you pull your hair back, this is how I wore my hair today. The feather just surfaces and it's there the entire day because it's holding like that. So those are like my little bit of advice. Also, a top knot would be really cool if you like pulled it up in a top knot and the feather was like going up like that. So it really depends on how you want to wear your hair, but I feel like there's all these different ways to expose it in really different, neat kind of ways. So I hope this video helped. And if you are thinking about getting a feather hair extension, go get one, girl. That's what I have to say. Or guy, if you're a guy watching this, I don't know. There's actually, I was looking for these like online, and this is like the coolest thing ever. So there's a place that puts the feathers in like dogs, like hair. So like if you have a dog with like super long hair, you can like attach a feather. And I thought that was really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was cool. And yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. I changed spots just because of the lighting I thought was kind of better here. So tell me what you think, if you like this spot or you like my other spot better. And then, by the way, I was also thinking about maybe possibly starting a new channel with a better name. Like right now my screen is Belle Fashion 101, and I feel like that just confuses people because they don't understand like why it's called that. It's called that because it's like beautiful fashion, like in French, but I thought it might be like, it's kind of a weird screen name. I don't know. So I was thinking about starting a new channel and then like and go from there. But tell me what you think about that idea in the down bar, please. And so I do hope this video helped. And again, go out and get a hair extension if you're thinking about it. And if you do have one, I hope this video will like help to show you like how to wear it possibly. And otherwise, yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. And rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Love ya.